What you're looking at here is the roof overflow drain. This should not be the main drain. However, it is definitely a drain for the roof. Now, the perimeter of the building has a mansard roof on it, which has a steep slope, and the interior of the roof is actually sloped. It's flat with a small slopes pointing into one direction, and this is usually where the roof drains are located. So maybe half of the roof is heading into one section and the other half is heading into another section. Now, the problem with this particular drain is the fact that it's in an enclosed opening like this. Now, I believe this used to be one of the entrances to this building. They used to put the roof drain overflows near the front door or a window. Now they don't do it anymore because it's not actually a great idea to have people actually coming out of the building and getting wet. The reason why they put them there, of course, was to show people, provide people with the ideal location to where they could actually see that the roof drain was clogged. So you have two roof drains. The main drain is below the roofing, so that's where a majority of the water goes. Now, if this drain ever gets plugged, it will actually start to fill up with water. The roof will actually start to fill up with water about an inch and a half, and then it will start to drain out of this overflow. And that will, once that happens, the people that are inside the building are supposed to have a pretty good idea that there's something wrong with the roof, but that's not necessarily the case all of the time. Now for the next problem. The roof overflow could actually create problems for the building. As the water is leaking down, it's not going to be leaking in a straight line. It's going to be hitting the walls. So we're going to have a moisture problem with the siding and with the brick. Not to mention we could have possible soil erosion as the water starts to accumulate in these areas. So this isn't a good deal. You can't see it. It's going to be difficult to see. For starters, who's ever going to walk to this side of the building? The parking lot's on the other side, and this is actually a sidewalk to take you around the building. So I guess if you parked your car on the other side of the building and you worked at the building here and you knew what this was, you could actually check it every once in a while. But that's probably not going to happen. So again, something like this needs to be made aware of to the building occupants by the owner. Hey, you know what? Every once in a while someone's gonna have to check the roof and make sure that the drains aren't clogged, or check out the roof overflow to make sure that there isn't any water coming out of it. Now, enough about the problems with the roof drain. I just wanted to point one more thing out here, and that's that this light is on, and it's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon when I took this picture. So maybe they need to reset their timers, and maybe they don't care. So it's not a, maybe this is a place where there is nothing but money being made here, and if that's the case, how can I get a job there? Anyway, just wanted to point that out. You drive by a building in the daytime, it's going to be difficult to see if there are any lights on. But if you do come across something like this, it wouldn't be a bad idea to stop in, drop by, and point it out to the occupants in the building.